You are going to hear him shout, "Who goes there?
It is I.
Who is I?
There are some who call me Richard.
And what business do you have here?
Well, I'm a bard. I'm here to play music.
And what of your friend listening at the door?"
Well,
Is there anything I could steal from in this room?
The barracks look extremely basic. There seems to be only a few drawers stuffed with socks and the like.
I want to take all their socks. Just start stuffing them in my pants, like in my clothes.
Who needs a lucky rabbit's foot if you got a dead fairy in your pocket?
Shall I put it in a sock?
The sock could be like a snuggie for me. To be fair, I don't have a very high strength.
So you're saying
It probably would not be hard.
I won't even allow him to check anything. If you put him in a sock, he's going in the sock.
I am being swaddled.
Please roll stealth.
nailed it.
Unless you want to portray me as a baby or toddler.
Whatever makes you happy, man.
I'll grab another sock and just like shove it over top of my head and the rest of myself, and now I'm just carrying something.
An inconspicuous double sock.
Yeah.
Can I see anything about the guard?
So you can see that there is a holstered sword on his left hip, as well as some food that he has.
I want to roll an intimidation check and be like, "Are you stealing food?"
He will turn and face you confidently. "I have been told that I must eat more, and have been allotted this food fairly. Who are you?
Seems a bit early for dinner there, fat boy.
How dare you?" Is anybody else going to join in the combat?
Nope.
Nope.
At a moment's notice, we shut the door and leave the two in there.
I will stick him back with my rapier. Have at thee, fat boy.
You hit. He is badly injured. Are you going to do anything else in your combat turn?
Yeah, I'm going to shout at him again. Have you had your fill, or do you deserve another serving?
Would you like to do anything else with your combat turn?
I would like to fix my thumb on my nose and wave my fingers at him.
He strikes a blow at you that strings across your chest. Not deep, but quite painful. Says, "Take that, skinny boy!"
I shout, "I'll do you for that."
As you're, like, goading the shit out of this guy.
Oh no, I might die.
You swing, and you miss.
Oh, God.
After watching you guzzle a potion and scream that he is jealous of your food, because that's his character now for some reason. With an 8, he whiffs.
Prior to my combat, I reveal one of the cheese wheels that I've stolen and say, "And I'll be taking this with me."
And then you
Oh, no.
whiff. He will swing. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Putting you at a barely alive status.
Oh, we all know where this is going.
I really, honestly, do not. A hearty hit. How do you want him to die?
I will shout at him, "Not only will I steal this cheese, but the rest of the food in this pantry, fatso," and I will cut off both of his fingers, or all of his fingers in one swoop, and then stick him through the gut.
The combat is over. Well, that was something, huh?
I would like to scribble on a piece of parchment, "Caught fatty stealing food," and stick it to him, and shove a piece of cheese in his mouth.
I thought the exact same thing, Trev. When you finally killed him, I was like, okay, now we get to stick a piece of cheese in his mouth.
Alright, what the fuck are we doing?
We're supposed to be exploring this mansion to see who lives here, but if you want, we can return back home.
He's holding the wounds covering his body. If you guys are desperate to, like, go back.
I didn't enter the other rooms, but I'm assuming there was nothing too important. Glances at Topher. Given
The socks?
given your swift exits from those rooms.
That I have no idea. Because I started listening to you instead.
There was just socks. She noticed nothing but the socks.
If you guys would give me like 5 to 3 minutes, I could hop out one of these windows, fly above the house, and see how big of a place this really is.
I'm just picturing him, like, wrapping up in a sock and getting smashed and thrown through a window.
I will head towards the window. I will struggle to open it, and then look to the group and be like, "Can you help?"
What do I have to roll to help him open the window?
Your eyes.
You can just open the window for him. Fizz flies around the building as you guys wait, and he comes back through, knocks into the window.
I open again.
Hello! From the size of this place, there's not much to it.
If I click on your character, I gave you a fair amount of the layout, though.
Yeah.
This is my favorite unreliable narrator.
So we can go after Hugo, but we would have to get past the guard in the hallway.
Is that correct there, RJ? As much as I love him being the bandit of misinformation, if we, like, double-checked.
Gotcha.
Okay.
As far as I can see, unless there is an entrance past the other guard, from the window, it does not look like there is. A room that you entered that I cannot see into.
There are 2 guards in there, and there are also 2 doors, one to the left and one to the north.
The door to the north is what I would assume is the door that leads to Hugo.
Incorrect. Again,
What was it? Ah,
you're a tiny little
Sorry,
man
guys.
hiding among the meat.
I am the meat fairy.
This is kind of crazy, but how do you want to kill him?
I was about to say, are we trying to kill this dude or what?
It's too late. You did.
Now remind you, you used Fury of Blows. Though he's dead, you already spent the key point. You still have your second attack. You don't have to roll for it. I'm just saying, you're in the realm of Mortal Kombat.
So I punch in his chest again, and my arm goes right through his body.
The corpse would like to use Uncanny Dodge.
Well, he's mega dead. Great surprise attack, everyone. The combat is over.
I say we just barricade that door. They have no other means to exit.
What are you gonna
What?
do? You gonna drag one of the beds over?
Would he be able to put a stool against the door handle?
It just swings the wrong way.
If it's a handle, then we can go under, but it depends on the type of handle.
Somebody grab a stool. We'll check this out as we get there. Maybe we start with Travis entering the room? Or thou that calls himself by the name Richard. Who wants to go in first?
Me.
Alright.
Oh.
Me.
On brand, honestly.
Can we just all bolt through single file?
Yes, just go like right here.
Can we all just spin until Trav gets back?
I was gonna say we confuse the shit out of him.
Wait, put us all in like a circle.
Wait, put us in a pentagram.
Can we spin around the dead fairy? Closer. Correct. Now make us spin.
I do believe in fairies, I do.
Alright, what'd I miss?
We're believing in fairies.
We're just waiting for you to get in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta stop spinning.
Oh boy.
Somebody here in this room does not believe in fairies.
What are you doing in here?
I figured y'all just wanted to have your cheeks clapped by me.
Oh,
I don't know if that means what you're...
Would you like
I
to
mean,
watch
I
a
could've
2-foot
just-
fairy and a 6-foot rabbit go at it?
No, no, no.
would you like to watch? Why are they fighting us? I had a whole proposal.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I didn't mean it, but okay. Gentlemen.
Yeah.
We all have one orgy.
No cheeks clapping. I don't know what that. We are a traveling band of musicians.
I just whisper really loud to the group, I make no promises.
Ignore our horny sock-covered companion. You can see she's already gotten quite busy tonight.
I forgot she just stuffed with size. One guard will turn to the other. I don't think we want to see the kind of show that you're offering.
We are a band of musicians, not a band of whatever she's describing.
It's starting with he who is called Richard, should he wish to perform.
I am gonna literally clap the side of my cheek.
A 13.
Oh.
They're going to continue to listen, but they're not going to be particularly impressed. They find the act of what you did very amusing, but the music itself was lackluster.
It was shallow and pedantic.
Can I start up on my flute?
Roll your flute. Fizz will pull out his flute and play one of the most horrendous songs. Topher, you may attempt to salvage this relationship.
Let's see.
He will use his free action to then pick at his ears with a pained look on his face
Ooh.
and end his turn.
I blow louder.
Passes it on to he who is called Richard. That guy's dead.
Oh, he's dead? Dang it. Well, I think his AC is negligible at this point.
Yeah, you can stab into the corpse.
I guess that's my turn.
He who is called Richard takes out a rapier, stabs it into the nearby corpse, and passes it along. How do you want to dispatch?
I take both my hands and I just clap his head really hard.
I totally
Okay.
thought she was going to say clap his cheeks.
I did too.
I could. I turn him around, I bend him over, and I just.
We got to loot those bodies for keys.
Loot
Fair
that body. I shall try the key on the door.
It unlocks.
Cool. I step back.
Would you be willing to come with us to answer a couple questions?
Well, no, you're in my home. Why are you here?
It's a good question.
Other than the fact it's kind of sus that the prisoners are underneath your house.
The prisoners beneath my house? What do you mean?
Prisoners may not be directly underneath your house, but your wine cellar directly leads to the Church of the Helmet Crew. We followed the tunnel to your building, directly into your wine cellar.
So you've come from the wine cellar. And what of the people that were guarding it?
What people?
There are guards all throughout my house that stop people from advancing. What's happened to them?
We haven't seen any guards.
Can I insight check them?
You can. God damn it, man! You
I
have a
tried.
-1? You got a 0?
Guys, he's telling the truth. We shouldn't be here.
Fizz will vehemently try and convince you guys that you fucked up. You gotta go.
Fizz, you brought us here.
I know everything was lining up so well. But then we talked to the man, and I truly don't think he has it in him.
In response to Fizz's defending, he will say, "You've really not seen any of the guards on your way here?"
Not a one. Completely lying, but not a one.
Fucking roll deception.
Yeah, I can do. I say that.
Okay, he believes you.
Should probably check on that. Wouldn't want anyone to break into your house through the sketchy trail from the church.
I'm not familiar with the trail from the church. If there was a trail from the church, there would have had to have been guards, which there wasn't. So clearly, not true.
I mean, there was guards inside the church.
I'm gonna go above table. Why are you trying to convince him that his guards weren't there?
I don't know. I'm just following along with
Guards are
Fizz.
lazy. One of them was stuffing their face full of cheese in the kitchen. Kitchen pan.
You're telling him that there were no guards. Which
Yeah, there's no guards.
What the fuck?
All right, now let's knock the damn man out.
I'm assuming that we're going into combat.
Yeah, I'm doing a non-lethal. Knocked out a couple teeth, broke his nose.
Nearly caved his skull in, large fracturing to the cranium.
I mean, do we think he's gonna run after taking a blow like that?
I mean, can we tie him up?
Yeah, have Fizz put him in a pretty little bow.
Are we just talking?
I guess if you just wanted to talk or tie him up, I don't know why you punched him in the face to begin with.
Well, I thought we were knocking him out and Fizz was going to gift him to his side piece.
This is exactly what we're doing.
So you walk up and you bop him good, cause skull damage, follow up with a second and drop him unconscious.
Pop it. Smack it. Choke it.
Hello, you've dragged a corpse.
Nope, not a corpse. He's just sleeping. You got a basement?
A basement to our guild? No, why?
Do you know who this is?
I believe I do. Is it Sir Hugo?
It is, indeed.
But why is he here?
You see, his house connected directly to the church underground.
Okay.
We figured you'd want to ask him some questions.
I suppose looking at the state of him, I can't well ignore it. Just leave him with me, and I'll make sure he's taken care of and healed in privacy.
Don't let him go.
Bellum calls you guys in on the next night when there is privacy into a room. Hello, adventurers. I wish to speak with you about what we've learned from Hugo. At first, Hugo did sincerely act to help those that were escaping from the slave trade that was occurring in this town, and even helped found the Freedmen group. When the cult found out about it, they cornered him. They held his family and gave him guards that were only there to watch his actions. He hoped that during the expedition, he would be able to secretly reconnect with the Freedmen. However, he never found George or his companions, even though the people that he found had told him that they aided in their escape. He couldn't ask any of you if you had seen them because the cult's eyes were watching him through the guards.
Ah, we did a good thing.
We kidnapped him for the good.
Having disappeared, he's certain his family will be killed.
Where's his family?
They were captive by the cult.
We shall bring his children's bones back to him. Does Hugo have any idea where his family might be?
The grave.
It seems silly
No.
to kill him after one night of being away.
Well, he's been under constant monitoring so that he couldn't expose anything about the cult. And the point was that the guards were monitoring him, and he would have openly spoken to you had he known that the guards were killed. But for some reason, miraculously, you randomly decided to convince him that there were no guards, so he didn't know.
Hey, I was dead set on this guy being fucking evil.
I know. So just lie about the most random fucking thing.
Yes.